say your name is Robert what? Harris.
Yes.
So tell me, what is this now?
This is a 1996 MPI fuel injector Mini. So this Mini came out of Japan. So it didn't came out of England, UK, traditionally, but it came out of Japan. Similar to those two. So those two are automatic. Automatic Mini.
I've never heard of an automatic Mini. How you?
See them there.
Okay.
Them.
And those are
standard.
and this is and it's out of Japan.
Yeah, this is out of Japan.
I noticed that the engine space tight.
Oh yes, it has airbag.
What
It
else?
has AC, right? All the comfort, all the security. It has the memory.
Okay. What's
Right.
that? When you say memory, what do you mean by that?
Where you hook it up for diagnostic,
Okay.
right?
What else? I see you have an alternator.
Yeah, you have an alternator. You have the
What's that?
the coil.
The coil pack.
Coil pack,
Right.
right?
And then you have a brake booster.
You have the brake booster there. This is the fuel injector. So this is a safety measure. If you go over a bump,
Right.
it's a kill switch. It acts as a kill switch. It shuts the engine off.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just need to come out, press it, and you back up. So it has one or two safety features.
You go for a bump,
Yeah. If you go over a hard bump,
you shut it off.
yeah, because it's like it recognizes like it hit something.
Oh.
So it's a safety so that it just cut the fuel to it. And then you press it and it release. And the fuel come back. It's that yeah.
What you did to it? What modifications you did?
I didn't do no modification to it.
Okay. And it,
What's the engine?
1300, 1275. It's a British, original British car, which the Japanese bought out. They bought out the rights.
Fabian, tell you, I saw you boy about 3 months ago. What you do now to the VW?
Just add on a supercharged.
And what that mean?
Supercharger is just like a turbocharger, it's just that it doesn't force hot air, it forces cool air down inside the engine.
So what kind of speed you getting with this now?
The clock.
Clock gone.
Clock gone, yeah man.
Mash it up.
Can mash up the clock anytime.
Right it. So you don't have a speedometer in it at all.
Speedometer works, but we never pass the 180.
Yeah, 180 what? Miles per hour?
Yeah, man. Kilometer per hour.
Oh, okay. And how it running? I see you do some modification to the back.
Yeah, man, it runs good. I do a lift kit to the back so that it can get extra cooling
Right, through the trunk there.
through the trunk here. Right?
I saw that, yeah. You changed up that. What else have you done to it?
Well, that's basically it. The engine still remains the same apart from adding the supercharger.
Who put on all the supercharge and do that?
I did it myself.
You did it yourself? Okay. You never get no help from Timai?
Well, just verbal, they communicate, but physical manpower, I did it.
How reliable it is now?
Very reliable, man. I'm coming all the way from St. Mary.
Okay.
Go trace and take the toll and come up.
Okay. Nice.
Trouble free.
What you have here? What other added modification you done to the VW?
Well, it's a original 1600 engine, but add on the supercharger comes from a Subaru.
Where the supercharger is?
This is the supercharger. It comes from a Subaru Justy.
Subaru Justy. What does the supercharger really do?
It sucks the raw air and force it down into the engine.
Right.
So it sucks more air and push more air down into the engine.
So what kind of...
So we have in a lightning flywheel. We have a half-race cam inside. And also we have a what else again? I think we have...
What you did since the last time I saw you?
Just put on the supercharger.
Okay. Rev it, let me hear. What about AC? You're still running the AC and everything,
Yep,
and it
AC
running
still
and it
runs.
running well.
Well,
I
it's
think.
just the same.
Right. It's one of the first bugs I've seen with an AC and thing.
And it's electric.
Electric, right? Say battery is strong.
Yeah, but normally I run it without the engine. So it will charge.
Okay. What's your name?
Yeah, man, Timai Francis.
Timai, what you have here now?
The 1972 Volkswagen 1302S.
You built it?
No, this one is stock. As in, someone get it. I don't know nothing at all from get it.
Okay, no work at all.
No, apart from putting disc brake at the front. That's
Disc
all.
brakes?
Yeah, man.
How you get the disc brakes in there now?
But basically, this brake is for same VW.
It's a VW disc brake.
VW disc brake. Hold on.
Bug never come with,
It was originally drum.
right?
Some bugs come with the disc brake, some don't come. Some come drum.
So this is the what? 1302
2S.
SS.
Yeah.
What S stand for?
Super. It is 4 inches longer than the regular 1300.
Sorry, what? The body is longer?
Yeah, the front.
Front.
is longer.
So a different body.
Right, no. Same chassis.
Okay.
Same chassis, different body.
Or different body.
The front fenders 4 inches longer. The front 4 inches longer. The
Okay.
spare tire, my spare tire sit down flat
Let me see it.
in the front.
Open it for me. Let me see.
Tire kind of big, no?
Right.
So my spare tire sit down flat.
Normally, where is it?
Compare, yeah, sit down flat in here.
Okay.
Tire is big now, so it wouldn't, you know. But normally 1300s come with the spare tire upright.
Oh, I see what you mean.
So that is the 4 inch difference.
I see. All right. No, man, it's all right.
Yeah, man.
tell me what is going on here now.
Alright, basically it's a 1600 stock. 1600 with a pair of 44 Solex carburetors.
That don't come standard with it.
No, but that's how I get it.
And then now I see a gear, you know, with some wood markings on it that you can adjust the timing.
Yeah man, that is with the timing, set the timing.
You put that on?
No, it's someone get it. So maybe the person who did have it before me, do all that. One thing basically I do in here is put in a high temperature switch.
Okay.
So the high temperature switch now when you reach, when you know how vehicles overheat, well this now whenever the high is too hot, the first indication it gives you is the highlight flicker.
Okay.
And if the highlights stay on, that means it's too hot. So you need to pull over and make it cool. So that basically make a save your engine from leak bearings and so forth.
You know, 1302 don't come with them too.
No, it comes with a regular Solex in the middle. But this one is a double Solex 44s.
Right. How you thing there? How you tune them?
Well, I have a tool that I use. I buy it online and balance them.
Color tune.
Yeah. Tune like the sound you're listening and tune the ear screw and then you balance them.
Andre what?
Angwin.
Angwin. So Andre, what you have here now?
It's a 1974 VW Turbocharged.
Turbocharged?
Yeah, but I recently built over the engine, so it's not, all the pipes are not connected yet, so breaking in the engine first before we put boost to it.
What size engine?
19.
1900?
Yeah.
What kind of top speed you get out there?
Not sure yet. We were still on the
Testing?
Testing.
Or you put it on a dyno?
No, not yet. No, once the engine break in and we connect up the turbo and everything else, we will do that.
So you built it yourself?
Yeah,
As Timoy?
Me and a couple other people. Friends, mostly friends built it together. But I built it myself, basically.
Okay, okay. So how it running?
Not so well today, but you know, not one of the greatest days for it. But
when you said
it's
that,
getting there.
when you said that, what do you mean?
Like some water got in one side of the engine, so it's not closing the valve so properly, so it's leaking and it's overheating, so it's stuttering and all of that. But it's an easy fix, easy pull down. You know, VW 3 bolts, but with this a 4 because you know a whole per power. And I have a 5-speed box in it. Normally VW come with 4, but I have a 5-speed G-Bird box inside. All 4 fenders are wider than the stock. I have a staggered rim. I think it's 9 at the back and 8.5 at the front. Yeah, so I have a custom dashboard. The original German bucket seats, so yeah.
Start it on me here now.
No, you used to. Let me tell you something. I did the little rain fall the other day. I had one time I take out the cover for the engine. Yeah. The water go up on the side. But me drain it out. I'm test it.
How you drain it out?
What you do is you take out one of the plug them and you go on the cylinder. You start it and send it up.
Paul, tell me your full name.
Paul Anthony Gammon.
So, Paul, what you have here now?
Well, the car made 1968 Dodge Dart
Dodge Dart.
GTS. Now that's a Dodge Dart now. This is a Dodge Dart GTS. When you finish it, I look on the back seat sign.
What that mean?
Gran Turismo Sport.
Yeah, but generally, what it mean? What kind of engine in there?
Oh, it's a 340, you know, isn't it?
Right.
Yeah. Bad engine that one, 340.
How much
Supposed
cc? How much cc?
About 5,000.
5,000 cc? Is a V8?
The V8, yeah.
Okay. What year it is?
1968.
What speed you getting out right now?
Well, I don't really push the foot right there to get the speed out there. But it's supposed to go about 130. Yeah.
130?
Yeah.
Okay. When last you blow it out?
When I get the chance to blow it out here. A long time to blow it out.
You work on it?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man, me work on it.
You build it from scratch?
No, I build it from scratch. You know, it's a father and son started a project. I mean, take care of it.
So tell me all about it, man.
Yeah, well, the one more I can tell you is that, well, like I say, it was two of them they had, where they started with. And then combine the two of them and make one. Buy brand new parts, like the bonnet is brand new, the two fender brand new, the floorboard inside brand new, you know, so it's practically a new car.
Okay. Where you get the parts them from?
I buy it online, you know, last thing you buy it online is a brand new carburetor.
Okay.
A Harley 600 carburetor.
So how the online buying go now? Run that to me and tell me how that goes.
Well, I have a friend who me ask to buy things online. He source it for me and, you know, me ask him and he tell me how much they'll cost, landed. And if me agree, well, we can go ahead and carry it on paying fee.
Okay. Show me the engine.
Yeah, man. Come.
And tell me what it. Tell me what inside of the engine, you know.
It's 340, man. Dodge Dart 340.
What Dodge Dart mean?
The Dodge man, the Dodge company, GM, GM.
So, me see you have a special air cleaner here now. What is that for?
The carburetor, air cleaner will come with the carburetor. Let me tell you, there's a pancake and call them. Hey, there's a brand new Harley me have another, you know. Like, Harley carburetor, 600.
Harley, I want US carburetor.
When you come back, when you come back.
Harley, I want US carburetor.
Harley man, Harley performance carburetor for them GM engine. Have electronic to put on it, I don't put it on it yet, but I have it. I have a system named Jacobs.
Jacobs, you know it. And then you have the Optima battery here.
Yeah, man.
Alright. You get any trouble?
No, sir. I get no trouble.
Okay.
I get no trouble at all.
You put on a fan on it?
Electric fan, yeah.
Electric fan.
Not electric, but you also have a clutch fan. But we take it off and put on this.
Why?
Well, the clutch fan doesn't work, you know, like it's neutral up to me. Nah, cool it right. But right now, I notice my indicator now show me nothing.
I see you have on a big booster and
Yeah, man. Brand new thing, them, man.
Brand new. What year is it is again?
1968.
68.
Just put the key light on Thursday night.
Some big juice this.
Yeah, man.